So I'm here with Di from Alpha Alpacas, who's silver sponsor this year at the show. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Di, how many alpacas have you brought with you?
I've got a team of 9 here. One is an adjusted animal with me, but as I bred it, I offered the owners the chance for it to come to the national show.
Fantastic. And are you in some very competitive classes?
I am and I'm not. I've got one class, the grey males, where I'm competing against myself.
Excellent. Well, good luck with that one in particular. What is your greatest achievement in alpaca owning so far, would you say?
I think it was when we won the Supreme Champion at the BAS National in 2013.
Wow, that sounds amazing. And any other notable wins or awards that you've had just to finish off?
Yes, 2 years ago we won the British Camelid Association Benevites Trophy, which was both for my work as a show organiser, having run 25 fairly large shows, and also for the welfare work I've done with llamas as well as alpacas.
Amazing. Good luck at the show, Di.
Thank you very much.
So we're here with Harvey and Claudine from Blackberry Alpacas.
Hi.
Thanks for being silver sponsors here at the show again. How many alpacas have you brought with you today?
We've brought 10.
Fantastic. I understand it's not just you in your pens.
No,
Who else is with
not
you?
this time. We decided that being an alpaca breeder, that you should support your customers. That's the main aim of this. So we brought four of another breeder that just gets them out there, gets them in the show ring, gives them the confidence.
Fantastic. And tell us about your other exciting Australian angles. So you bought the Canchones herd.
Yeah, we bought it probably nearly 4.5, 5 years ago, along with EP Cambridge. And together now we have the largest herd of blacks in the whole of Australia. Plus we have some of the most successful showing black males.
Amazing. So watch that space. Some of those males from Australia might be over here.
They might be coming over soon.
Yeah. Good luck at the show, guys. Hope you enjoy it.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Morning.
I'm here with Mike and Anne from Blackberry Alpacas, sponsoring silver sponsors at the show. Thank you very much. How many alpacas have you brought with you?
We brought 14. We've got mainly white, but we've actually this year got some fawns and a brown.
Fantastic. Some fierce competition. I understand you did rather well at last year's Nationals. Give us your highlight.
We were really pleased. Elite Star, our boy, won male champion white Wakaya.
Fantastic. Well, good luck again this year.
Thank
I
you.
understand there's some other exciting news from Brilbury though.
Yeah, this year is the first year in our sort of 8 years of breeding that we're actually going to release animals to sale. So there's a heck of a choice to choose from. We've got some brilliant bloodlines. We've incorporated the genetics from many of the big farms, which incorporate many from Australia and New Zealand and so on. So,
amazing. So
exciting.
get them while you can.
Exactly.
Thank you very much. Good luck at the show.
Thank you.
So Wendy and Tom here from Dark Sky Alpacas. Tom, tell us a little bit about Dark Sky.
Well, Dark Sky, we specialise in Surreys, and we're based down in the beautiful North Cornwall.
Fantastic. And have you got all Surrey here today?
We've got 10 Surrey and 1 little Wakaya who we needed to keep the van clean. Wendy, what about all this tartan that we see around us? What is that all about?
We really want to show what Surrey can make in terms of products. Tom's Scottish, we live in Cornwall, so tartan was the obvious play, all in the natural colours of the herd. Come and take a look.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great show.
Big welcome to David and Heather from Polgrain Alpacas, silver sponsors this year. Thank you very much.
Okay.
How far have you come to be at the show?
Gosh, Cornwall. So quite a while to be here.
A little while on the road, and you've got some beautiful Surreys in your pen. Are you all about Surrey? What's the story with Polgrain?
Well, we have both. We have some Wakaya and we have some Surrey that we just bought last year. So we're expanding the herd and loving keeping the alpacas.
Fabulous. And do you aim to do anything gorgeous with their fleece?
Well, over to Heather for that, I think.
Well, we have made some blankets already, which we've sold, which is great. And we are hoping to do something with the Surrey fleece this year.
Fantastic. A little bird told me that you've been doing a weaving diploma, so you're the girl with all the skills on the loom.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but yeah. I finished my diploma this year, and so I'm hoping, yeah, we can go forward with that.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much. Good luck at the show, guys.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Linda and Ron from Redden's Alpacas. Thanks for being silver sponsors here at the show yet again.
Thank you.
How many alpacas have you brought with you?
We brought 10, 9 juniors and 1 intermediate.
Fantastic. Mainly black, I'm seeing
Black,
here.
but there is one fawn one crept in.
A fawn one has crept in this year. Well, fierce competition. I'm sure it's going to
Oh,
be
yes.
great in the ring.
A lot of competition.
Tell us a little bit about what you get up to at Redden's. What are your priorities this year?
Well, we have about 120 alpacas. We've been breeding for 15 years now.
Yep.
A lot of it is about supporting people. So when they buy from us, we do a lot to help them, support them. We help vets in terms of knowledge about alpacas, and the whole health and looking after alpacas is probably our #1 focus.
Yep.
Fantastic. And you've got alpacas to sell to great
yes,
homes,
we do.
obviously.
Yes, we do. We've got lots of lovely pregnant girls and pet boys.
Fantastic. So people can come along and hear all about it.
Yeah,
Come and speak to you at the show.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for giving us this
opportunity
chance to talk to people. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thanks,
Thank you.
guys. Here we are with Rob and Shirley from Toft Alpacas. Thank you for being silver sponsors at the show.
You're welcome.
Tell us a little bit, how many alpacas have you brought with you?
We brought 8 with us, 2 intermediates and 6 juniors.
In some fiercely competitive classes,
Oh,
I
yes,
feel.
without a doubt. Yeah.
Now, how long have you guys been in alpacas?
27 years.
27
right?
years, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
And are you going on forever?
Probably, yeah, as long as we can, right? It's one of those. But
Shirley's got grandchildren to look after now,
oh,
so.
Shirley's doing less, but like
I am,
27
yeah.
years.
27 years. So, on an average year, how many alpacas might you have for sale from your lovely herd?
Everyone's for sale, right? Everyone's for sale if you've got the money to pay for it, right? It's one of
And the beautiful home for them to go to.
Yes, of
Right,
course.
yeah.
Yeah.
All halter trained, all lovely, all different colours, all smashing. Just to
Wonderful.
say that this show, right? 25 years ago, we carried them into the ring on a farm. That's how long we've been in this. You know, fantastic
Well,
to be here.
we're wishing you a really successful show. Thank you for being sponsors.
Oh, you're
Cheers.
welcome. Bye.
Hello, I'm Simon Kerslake from Blackdown Buildings. We're a timber building manufacturer based in the Blackdown Hills, part of the Brookbridge Timber Group. Today we're looking at a project we've just completed for a customer. One of the unique benefits of this project is the HeatGuard 50 roofing. The building we're stood in has no natural light, no windows other than the light coming through the roof sheets. Now normally if that was a GPR product, that would be magnifying a huge amount of heat into the building. The building is cool because the unique coating on the HeatGuard 50 sheets reduces solar gain by over 60%, keeps the building cool, a nice ambient temperature, which is ideal for livestock, and yet even with today's bright sunshine, the light is not dazzling to the eyes. It's a British made product and it carries a full 15-year guarantee with a life expectancy far in excess of that.
So here we are with George from Usk Valley, and George and Usk Valley have kindly been gold sponsors for the national show this year. So thank you very much. Who have you brought to the show, George?
Okay, we've brought 3 Wakaya grey females, and we've brought 2 Wakaya grey males, and then 3 more junior boys.
Okay, so there's a little bit of a theme there. And what is your best result at the national show previously, George?
Well, actually, our first ever national show, we actually gained a first place for one of our grey females, so that's quite a big highlight.
Fantastic. So good luck in the show. Outside the show, back at the farm, what have you got on offer for customers?
We've got some lovely grey stud males. We're offering 4 different stud males this year, alongside some nice other colours as well. So they should make a good impact on the herd.
Fantastic. So stud services, come and talk to George at the show. Thanks for being a sponsor.
Thank you very much.
So I'm here with Stuart from Acton Hill Alpacas, one of our silver sponsors at the show. Thank you very much indeed. How many alpacas have you got with you today?
So I brought a team of 12 alpacas with us today. We've got a herd in Staffordshire. We've got 65 Wakayas, bringing 12 of them with us today. We breed around 20 to 25 alpacas each year, and we try to sell a similar amount. So we're always quite happy anything less than 100 alpacas in the herd.
Wonderful. And how many acres have you got for these alpacas to luxuriate in?
We have around 25 to 30 acres paddocked out fencing, fully biosecure, deer fencing at the top, dug in badger fencing, some electric fencing, fully biosecure.
All mod cons. And if people are interested in some of your babies coming up this year, they can come and find you at your stand and have a chat.
Absolutely. Come speak to us.
Brilliant. Thanks for sponsoring and good luck at the show.
Thank you.
Here at the BAS National Show at Telford 2024. Hope everyone's wide awake. You know, we've had a great 2 days so far. Expecting a great day today as we move towards the Supreme Championships and finish off the showing. For anyone who's joined us on the live feed, are we up yet? Yes, we're up. Very good. In ring 1, to my right here, we have Shane Carey from the Australia AAA judge, who's judging the males in ring 1. And on the left, we have Mary Jo Smith, BAS judge, who's judging, well, she's currently judging the multi, any age, any sex class, but she's judging the females in ring 2 to my left. Now we'll be starting in ring 1 with class 212, sorry, junior male brown. And we in ring 2, we are class 180, Wakaya, multi-A, any age, any sex, right? So that's a combined class of multi-alpacas, which also includes the Appaloosas at this time. So it should be very interesting. This is an exhibitor announcement just to put people on standby that shortly be looking for the entrance for the light progeny classes. The light progeny class and fawn light one white by one sire. 3 progeny by 1 sire. It's a sire's progeny class in lights. Will be, you just put you on standby to get ready to come into the ring. exhibitor. And I think we're still looking for a representative from Put Jade Alpacas to come and award the prizes in Ring 2 in the Wakaya multi-age and sex classes. Just like to say a great welcome to all our overseas visitors. It's fantastic to see everybody coming back in to the national show after the disruption of the last couple of years, and to all the people who are watching on the live feed, which I trust there's loads of them sitting down to the cappuccino to watch the finals of the national today. We'd like to see you here, right? Next year, we'd like you to come over here, right? Come get hands on and see for yourself how the magnificent alpacas we've been producing. I mean, I think everybody would agree in the hall has been a huge step up in the standard of alpacas, the quality of our alpacas. You can see in the Surrey entries, there are double the Surrey entries we normally have. We're putting in triple classes of juniors in some of the colours in the Surreys. It's nice to see them coming forward. And the Wakayas seem to be moving on leaps and leaps and bounds. The density and the fineness that's been seen by the judges and by the exhibitors in these animals is remarkable. So, I mean, please make an appointment in your diary. You know what I mean? It will be somewhere else next year. We won't be here. We will not be in Telford. We'll be at the Stafford Showground. It's all new, all changed. Lots of different things will be happening, but the animals will continue to improve, continue to progress, and it would be lovely for you to book the flights, come and see us, come and talk to the breeders. We have some fantastic alpacas here, and we all need each other, right? You know, we know the genetics of the in Europe. We're not widespread. We don't have vast quantities of different animals coming in. We don't gather them from South America anymore. And it's like important, I think, that we all work together to keep this animal improving, keeping it moving forward, and see if we can get it back into achieving the heights we all expect it to. But please make a note in your diary to make to the BAS National next year. You'll be very welcome. There'll be a lot happening. Thank you.
Okay. All right, so in the ring at the moment, we have got our multi-class, that is any gender, any age. And for a multi, for us, it's anything that's got at least one spot 6 inches or more anywhere on the body, or more than 3 spots on the blanket. Tips them from solid into multi-class. And when I'm judging the multi-class, I'm looking for judging them like I would do all the other classes, for all the fiber traits on uniformity of micron, on density, of the brightness, the handle, going through, but I am more or less ignoring color. But I am looking for that uniformity of micron that can change when we change colors. So my first place here is on this young male who's on a nice square frame on him. And when you open up its fleece, he's very uniform. So he's the finest in the class here today, and he is the most uniform in that micron across the body and within those staples. And it was that uniformity of micron that's placed him over my alpaca here in second place. This one actually is an Appaloosa. So when you open up the fleece, we're seeing different spots throughout, and it's really nice in that pattern, it's very spotty everywhere I go. And actually the uniformity of micron is really good when we're talking about changing those colors, and it's got a good density and a length. But when I pulled my samples to compare to first, I was just seeing some stronger primaries in there and a little bit of variation within that. Micron within staples, but still very, very good. And it was your overall density and uniformity and fineness that's placed her over third place here. Third place again is an Appaloosa, so when we're opening, we're finding multiple spots. It's just not, it's quite uniform in micron as well, but not to the density of the one above it. But in comparison to my alpaca in fourth, it was your density. And this one I had to weight up the traits because fourth has got an excellent staple length within that. And so how do you weigh the weight that we're getting on fleece weight for density versus length? But I think there's just an edge here, and it's just a tad finer in that over my fourth. But when I'm looking at fourth and fifth, it was the fineness. Fourth is finer, it's more uniform within the micron, within the staple, and across the body. I was seeing a bit of change within the staple of this one. And again, this guy, he's got a fawn top line and a spot, and then he's quite white. And there is a bit of micron difference within those areas as well. But it was your overall density in comparison to my alpaca in sixth place. Sixth place is not carrying anything like the amount of fleece that I'm seeing up the class, but 6 over 7 was just a bit on uniformity of micron and softness to hand. I appreciate that this one, she's 10 months old, I think. She's very well grown. And there is a bit more changing within the micron as I'm seeing across the body, and she's just not carrying anything like the density of what I'm seeing up the class. Thank you. Oh. And so the one other thing we have is we have a best Appaloosa presentation to do. And so you are my top placing Appaloosa.
So I'm here with Di from Alpha Alpacas, who's silver sponsor this year at the show. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Di, how many alpacas have you brought with you?
I've got a team of 9 here. One is an adjusted animal with me, but as I bred it, I offered the owners the chance for it to come to the national show.
Fantastic. And are you in some very competitive classes?
I am and I'm not. I've got one class, the grey males, where I'm competing against myself.
Excellent. Well, good luck with that one in particular. What is your greatest achievement in alpaca owning so far, would you say?
I think it was when we won the Supreme Champion at the BAS National in 2013.
Wow, that sounds amazing. And any other notable wins or awards that you've had just to finish off?
Yes, 2 years ago we won the British Camelid Association Benevitis Trophy, which was both for my work as a show organiser, having run 25 fairly large shows, and also for the welfare work I've done with llama.
In ring 2 is Surrey, multi, any age, any sex. Class 280. It's a very quick exhibitor announcement. If any exhibitor or guest has lost a stud earring, it's at the desk. You know, it was found yesterday. It's at the desk. Please come to the desk and collect it. Thank you.
Okay, so we've moved on to our multi series, and both of these actually have just got white on their head, but they're contrasting in color to the rest of their body, and it's over 6 inches, which puts them into the multi class. So the first place I put on the 46-month-old male here with a 21-month-old fleece. When I'm opening up that fleece, it's bright, there's luster within it, there's good density within it, and he's carrying adequate fineness for that 46 months. But it was his overall density and frame that placed him over my alpaca here in second place. In second place, it's very lustrous, it's silky and soft, but it's just not carrying the density that I'm seeing in that first place. Thank you.
So we're here with Harvey and Claudine from Blackberry Alpacas.
Hi.
Thanks for being silver sponsors here at the show again. How many alpacas have you brought with you today?
We've brought 10.
Fantastic. I understand it's not just you in your pens.
No,
Who else is with
not
you?
this time. We decided that being an alpaca breeder, that you should support your customers. That's the main aim of this. So we brought four of another breeder that just gets them out there, gets them in the showroom, gives them the confidence.
Fantastic. And tell us about your other exciting Australian angles. So you bought the Canchones herd.
Yeah, we bought it probably nearly 4.5, 5 years ago, along with EP Cambridge. And together now we have the largest herd of blacks in the whole of Australia. Plus we have some of the most successful showing black males.
Amazing. So watch that space. Some of those males from Australia might be over here.
They might be coming over soon.
Yeah. Good luck at the show, guys. Hope you enjoy it.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Morning.
I'm here with Mike and Anne from Bilberry Alpacas, sponsoring silver sponsors at the show. Thank you very much. How many alpacas have you brought with you?
We brought 14. We've got mainly white, but we've actually this year got some fawns and a brown.
Fantastic. Some fierce competition. I understand you did rather well at last year's Nationals. Give us your highlight.
We were really pleased. Elite Star, our boy, won male champion white Wakaya.
Fantastic. Well, good luck again this year.
Thank
I
you.
understand there's some other exciting news from Bilberry, though.
Yeah, this year is the first year in our sort of 8 years of breeding that we're actually going to release animals to sale. So there's a heck of a choice to choose from. We've got some brilliant bloodlines. We've incorporated the genetics from many of the big farms, which incorporate many from Australia and New Zealand and so on. So,
amazing. So
exciting.
get them while you can.
Exactly.
Thank you very much. Good luck at the show.
Thank you.
As follows. First was number 414, second 415, third was number 421, fourth was 419, fifth was 418, and sixth was 416. The next class coming into ring 1 is the Wakaya Junior Male Modern Grey, class 117. No, it isn't. Okay, the next class coming in now into ring 1 is a Surrey Intermediate Male Brown class. That's a Surrey Intermediate Male Brown, which is not in the program for some reason. So, but there you go. Going back to ring 2, for the previous class, there was the the class 280, the results of Surrey multi-age, any age, any sex. First was number 502 and second was number 504. And coming into rung 2 now is the progeny. 3 progeny by 1 sire.